The RedMagic 11S Pro is looking absolutely crazy right now. And honestly, this might be one of the most powerful gaming phones we've seen in a long time. So RedMagic officially confirmed that this phone is using the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 Leading Edition. And the first thing everybody noticed is the clock speed. We're talking about 4.74 gigahertz. That is insanely high for a smartphone chip. Like, this thing is basically trying to become a mini gaming PC at this point. And if you know RedMagic phones, you already know they don't really care about being normal phones. Their whole focus is pure performance, crazy cooling, and maximum gaming power. And from everything we're seeing so far, the 11S Pro looks like they're pushing that idea even harder. Now, the design actually looks pretty cool too. RedMagic is keeping that transparent gaming style again, so you can see parts of the cooling system through the back. They've got this liquid cooling design wrapping around the wireless charging coil in the middle, and honestly, it gives the phone this futuristic cyberpunk look. There's also RGB lighting on the back because, of course there is. It's a gamer phone, so they had to add the gamer lights. The colors sound pretty aggressive too. There's a transparent dark version and also a silver version. Personally, the transparent dark one sounds cleaner. But let's talk about the performance, because that's the real story here. A Geekbench test for the phone just leaked, and the scores are wild. Nearly 4,000 in single-core and over 12,000 in multi-core. For a phone, that is ridiculous. That means this thing should absolutely fly through games, multitasking, editing, streaming, basically everything. And remember, this is also running Android 16 with 16 gigabytes of RAM. So yeah, RedMagic is not playing around this year. But the interesting part is that RedMagic isn't only relying on the Snapdragon chip. They also added their own Redcore R4 esports chip. Basically, this extra chip helps with gaming stuff, like frame rates, image quality, and power control. What RedMagic is trying to do here is make games look smoother without killing battery life instantly, because usually when you push super high graphics and high FPS together, phones start heating up like crazy and battery drains fast. Apparently, the RedMagic 11S Pro can run games at 2K resolution and 144 Hz at the same time. That sounds honestly insane for a mobile phone. Most people don't even have gaming monitors doing that smoothly. And they said over 200 games are already optimized for it. So this isn't just marketing talk where only 2 games support the feature. They're actually pushing support across a ton of popular games. Now here's the part that caught my attention the most. They tested hardcore games like PUBG Mobile, Call of Duty Mobile, and even Escape from Tarkov Mobile at 144 Hz with max graphics for 2 hours straight. And somehow the phone stayed around 144 FPS almost the whole time. That is actually impressive, because most phones start dropping frames hard after long gaming sessions once heat builds up. But RedMagic seems really focused on keeping stable performance, not just big benchmark numbers. And they mentioned something called 1% low FPS, hitting around 112 FPS minimum. Basically, that means frame drops are much smaller, so gameplay should feel smoother and more consistent instead of randomly lagging during fights. That matters way more for competitive gamers than just average FPS numbers. Another interesting thing is that RedMagic is working deeply with Qualcomm now. They added game-ready drivers and special high-speed video memory features. In simple English, they're squeezing every little bit of power possible from the hardware. And honestly, this phone feels like it's targeting a very specific type of user. This is not really for casual users who just watch TikTok and text people all day. This is for people who play heavy games for hours, stream gameplay, emulate PC games, or just want the absolute fastest Android phone possible. RedMagic is basically saying, you want raw power? Fine, here's all the power. The big question now is cooling and battery life in real-world use, because pushing 4.74 GHz on a phone chip sounds amazing, but heat is always the enemy. Still, if RedMagic actually solved the heat problem properly this year, the 11S Pro could end up becoming one of the best gaming phones of 2026, maybe even the performance king overall. And honestly, seeing smartphone chips getting this powerful now is kind of crazy. Phones are slowly turning into handheld gaming consoles at this point.